As we talk about healing and, moving forward, one nonprofit that's so near and dear to my heart, I've worked with them before and I've been so grateful to see all the hard work they do. It's the Family Resiliency Center. And just to refresh your memory, they were created shortly after the mass shooting just to give West Texans some counseling, some help after that trauma that everyone experienced during the shooting. Also, just these long-term resources for the community free of charge. Now, we know that anniversaries, they can bring back a lot of terrible memories that we just don't want to remember. But that's why the center says there are coping mechanisms that you can use as we move forward and grieve together.
If you were to ask, what's changed since August 31st, 2019? You'd get a couple answers. 3 years later, the Family Resiliency Center's program director, Chandra, can tell you exactly what has changed through her eyes.
Our client base has grown. We are more connected to this community than we were previously. I have a brand new staff and we are pushing forward to bigger and better things. We continue to remain here to help people remember that hope and healing are possible. And that's really our focus.
A focus for more help for the ones who need it, where someone will listen.
We work with people who have experienced trauma to help them find healing. There is no such thing as normal anymore, right? We have a new normal every day that we wake up because of what experiences happen. And so we just walk alongside people and we really try to do life with them, help them learn coping skills, and get connected to, professional services when they need them.
Facing trauma and grief. But the question, whether grief ever goes away, here, you'd have to see how many people walk through these doors to know why sometimes it doesn't.
Grief is individual. The way that I grieve, the way that you grieve, the way that anybody grieves is between them and their grief. Grief doesn't go away. It can lessen and you can learn coping skills. The most important message is give yourself permission to feel what you need to feel and be gracious enough to allow other people to grieve in their own way.
Small reminders of what happened. It's not always the easiest thing to see, but for some, it can help.
Some people need to be connected to the memories. So for some people, media coverage can be cathartic. For others, it is devastating.
This is a home for grief and learning how to process those feelings.
We are hosting a free mental health first aid class, and we offer it at no cost as often as possible. One of the reasons that we're excited to offer that on the anniversary is because we want to, as much as possible, help our community move forward.
And although grief is one of the many steps to healing,
we want to celebrate the memory of those that we lost, but we also want to celebrate our ability to come together and move forward in healing and recovery.
But grief also opens the door to hope.